Welcome back to OTR. The Sunday Roundtable has, in fact, assembled at the Roundtable. We're joined this week by Democratic political analyst Marianne Marsh and Republican political analyst Andrew Goodrich. It's great to look at you guys in the face. It really is. And we've battled gallantly for the year and a half, and it's great to be back here. You just heard Rachel Rollins, and I'll start with you, Marianne. Is she the next U.S. attorney for Boston?
It's sure starting to look that way. I mean, it's when you listen to her answer today, it's clear she thinks she's not only in the running, she's got an advantage. She's served in that office for 5 years. You can see that she wants that job.
Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah, it seems like she has a real passion for this data-driven jurisprudence. So I think she's certainly stepping up to the plate and certainly getting ready.
Yeah, and she mentioned the fit in the office that she had too.
Right.
So yeah.
Sticking with D.C. politics, is Senator Ed Markey's call for 3 additional Supreme Court seats now losing speed, especially with the High Court's decision not to change Obamacare? It was a decisive 7-2 ruling. Andrew.
Like most of the senator's policies, it's an abject failure and it's absolutely dead. I just have to say that Washington Democrats can't get out of their own way. Never mind this foolish policy of trying to pack the courts and go forward. So it's absolutely gone.
Marianne?
It was always an uphill battle, but here is what has motivated everybody. The fact that Mitch McConnell came out this week and said, I am going to deny Joe Biden a Supreme Court appointment in 2023 after he shoved and rammed through Amy Coney Barrett 8 days before the 2020 election. That is motivating everybody, and that is absolutely motivating Democrats to make sure that they have the majority again in 2022.
Were you surprised by her vote on this particular issue?
No, it was a very narrow issue that fixed with a very conservative woman.
Which brings me to the next question off of that. It was a 7-2 ruling.
Yeah.
Is this to indicate that Obamacare is law of the land, and let's move on from that?
No, the Republicans are never going to give up. They don't have their own plan, but they'll do everything in the kitchen sink, which they've done for years now, to try to get rid of it, and that's a shame.
What do you think, Andrew?
Actually, I think there'll be challenges going on and on and on.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this was bound to happen, I guess. Governor Baker says that President Biden is right. Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley and more than half of the Massachusetts congressional delegation says that the president is wrong. What am I talking about? The death penalty for Zohar Tsarnaev. Will progressives lose this one? Andrew, let me start with you.
So I guess it's how you define lose, because I think really just the point of them kind of stepping up and showing real passion on this issue, because if you're going to be talking about the death penalty in this case, then really whenever you're going to have some other real debate. But I think overall it's really going to come down to how dangerous is it for politicians to be pushing into a court decision. I think that's really where the danger is. So I don't know if they're going to lose in the long run.
Marianne?
Well, Joe Biden ran against the death penalty as president and won. And I can't remember in my lifetime any other president that has won and said that. That said, in this case, Tsarnaev would be the last person he would commute the death penalty for, I believe. And the only way to do this is to really pass legislation. If you can't get 50 or 60 votes on voting rights or, infrastructure, I don't know how you get it on a larger, justice package, law enforcement package that includes the death penalty, but that's what Joe Biden's going to do.
I thought it was interesting what Rachel Rollins had to say this morning, that she's personally against the death penalty, but that she supports what Biden is doing in this particular case. Okay, let's switch over to the other party. Can Jim Lyons really be kicked out if the Boston Herald says it's time to go? Will he be forced out as the Massachusetts GOP chair? Of course, I have to come to you first, Andrew, on this question.
Well, at some point when you have a record of losing legislative seats, losing the trust of your own elected officials, and aren't even able to raise enough money, it may be the bank who will have to force them out, since the fundraising is absolutely abysmal. There are state reps and state senators who have more cash on hand than the state party does right now. Someone needs to install a mirror over there so he can take a good look at himself to see if this is the right
so
way.
Your 50-cent bet is that he's gone?
That he'll be gone, yeah.
Marianne?
Mass GOP, like so many others around the country, are captive of the Trump politics. I mean, they couldn't even kick out a woman for her anti-gay rhetoric against a fellow Republican committee member and candidate for Congress for her anti-gay rhetoric during Pride Month, okay? So remember, 1.2 million people in Massachusetts voted for Trump, and Jim Lyons is at the top of the list.
So the next item is the Boston School Committee. The committee is making a lot of headlines in recent weeks. The acting mayor, Kim Janey, is trying to fill 2 seats that are now vacant due to the scandals. But here's the question, Marianne. Let me start with you. Is it time to go back to an elected committee instead of a committee that's appointed by the mayor?
We always go back and forth between,
Right.
we want an appointed one, it'll work better, then it doesn't work, we're going to go back to an elected one. We just toggle back and forth, and the people who, pay the price for it are kids. I think, though, in this moment, we need more democracy, not less. So electing anything and everything is more important than anything else.
What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I think also the pandemic alone has shown that parents have they want more say and want more accountability on what's happening in the schools. And I think going to a more democratic type system is really going to be helpful.